I welcome once again to this episode. We remain Sobriety Development Initiative. Today we are discussing about the effects of alcohol. So I have brought for you the effects of alcohol, the general effects, how it affects our mind, physical appearance, the organs in us, our social being with people, and our relationship with God. So I'm not going to put them in order, but I'll give you general, and then you see where you belong or where your relative belongs. It is not late, we can still make it. Not alcohol only, but even drugs. The general effects of alcoholism and drugs in the body. Number one is forgetfulness. The person who takes alcohol and drugs is fond of forgetting all the time. Is prone to forgetfulness. And then another thing is muscle wasting. When the body becomes very thin, the person becomes malnourished, in other words. Then there is red lips. The person who uses alcohol and drugs, most of the time they have red lips. Then there is sunken eyes. Somebody has sunken eyes. Then we also have loss of appetite. That person rarely eats well. In most times, they don't have appetite to eat food. A person who drinks or who uses drugs is prone to having a problem with liver. We call it liver cirrhosis. And also a problem of kidney failure. Another one is a problem of diabetes, hypertension. All these ones, somebody who suffers from a problem of alcoholism and drugs can get them. Then another thing is suicidal tendencies. Somebody under the influence of drugs and alcohol can easily be tempted to commit suicide. And in most cases, they do commit suicide. They just only don't threaten, but sometimes they go extra mile of committing suicide. And then another one is skin peeling. Find that the skins begin peeling by itself. They develop a lot of rashes in their bodies. This indicates that somebody is suffering from drug abuse or drug addiction and alcoholism addiction. Others include loss of marriage and opportunities in life, because it is really not easy to tolerate an alcoholic or a drug addict, and most times their relationships are never stable. We also have loss of job. Somebody who is an alcoholic will never maintain jobs. So this is one of the effects. Another one is financial instability. Whenever we get money, whenever an alcoholic or a drug addict gets any money, they will never budget well. So there is financial instability because the first priority is alcohol or drug. So you will not be able to plan well for your money. Another effect is academic failure. Most alcoholics are academic failures, academic dwarf, because they rarely excel. So that is it. We have low self-esteem. A person who is an alcoholic or a drug addict doesn't have morale to show himself who he or she is. They normally have low self-esteem about themselves. Yeah. They are also prone to depression. An alcoholic or a drug addict is prone to depression. They rarely keep good friends. The people who are there who are supposed to be their real friends normally vanish away because they can no longer tolerate having a relationship or a friendship with an alcoholic or a drug addict because they fear that their names will be tarnished. They are also prone to STIs, sexual transmitted infections or diseases like HIV, syphilis, among others. So this is because they normally don't have time to protect themselves, especially under the influence of alcohol. They go for sex without protection due to drunkenness. Most times, alcoholics also and drug addicts, they are con liars. They develop habit of lying. So this is one of the effects of alcoholism and drug addiction. Lies is one of them. And then poor saving culture, as I talked in the previous point, that there is financial instability, which leads to poor saving culture. Then the one which is supposed to be the first point is poor relationship with God, because most of the times they're drunk, they're thinking of alcohol and drugs, and so they will not be having time to seek God. Thank you very much for your attention. I remain under Sobriety Development Initiative. Watch out for the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Sobriety Development Initiative. We are determined to be sober. Sober is goal. Thank you.